You're watching This Week in Fish and Wildlife.
Thursday morning, time once again for This Week in Fish and Wildlife. We're at Lewis and Clark Caverns State Park. Rhea Armstrong joining me this morning. Summer 2022, I guess, is officially started here at the Caverns. Let's talk about this year.
Yeah, so we're open in May, giving paradise tours 5 days a week. So Wednesdays through Sundays, they go out on the half hour, 9:30, 10:30, all the way up till 3:30 for the public to go through and see the two largest rooms of the caves and then come back out the same path. So it's an opening with only one of the tour types offered, but we're excited to be open in May again.
Yeah, that's fantastic. For folks who've not experienced the caverns, yes, if you're going on the paradise tour, you're still going to have to do a little walking. Let's talk about that.
Sure. There's a half-mile, mostly level path here to get to that cave. The exit tunnel is 538 feet long, and it's paved, so it's pretty easy access. And then there's maybe a dozen stairs in the cave that you're going to go to see the two sides of this really big decorated room. And then you come back that same way. So just a little over 1 mile of walking and a little bit of standing, and you get to see a really marvelous cave.
Yeah, I think the great thing about the Paradise Tour, it is a shorter tour than the full tour, but you don't miss virtually anything that you would see. Every kind of feature that you would find in Lewis and Clark Cavern, you will see in that tour.
Right, so every cave formation that you see on the expanded tour, the classic tour, does show up in that Paradise room. We give about a third history, a third of those cave geology, and a third stories. So you just get different stories than you would through the longer version.
So what do people want to do? If they want to come out here, you said you're doing it regularly. Do they just drive up to the caverns, or do they need to call and make reservations?
Sure.
How does that work?
So up until Memorial Day, it's all first come, first served. You're here to get the tickets. You get in on the next tour and you go through. Starting in between here and Memorial Day, they're going to be online reservation tickets that are going to go live. So definitely keep track of our webpage to learn when that happens. But that advance ticket hopefully will correlate with expanding, offering that second tour as well. So you'll get the choice of which tour you want, getting tickets in advance, and then that way you're all set to go.
So the classic tour is coming back then too?
Yes, we're having a little bit of challenges staffing this year, getting the guide staff, but by Memorial Day weekend, I'm thinking that we can broaden that.
That's fantastic. And it's open right now?
So the cave is open, the park is open. The classic tour won't be open until Memorial Day weekend.
So go over the dates again, just so people can do that, times and dates, so we'll just hit that hard again.
Sure. So for now, Wednesday through Sunday, 7 days a week, well, no, 5 days a week, first come, first serve Paradise tours. And then starting Memorial Day weekend, we'll be offering Classic and Paradise at prearranged times. Get your tickets in advance by going to Fish, Wildlife, and Parks webpage, specifically looking at parks in Lewis and Clark Caverns to learn when those pre-sale tickets go on sale.
That's perfect. Again, Rhea Armstrong joining us this morning. Summer has returned. The tours, once again, starting up here at Lewis and Clark Caverns. Rhea, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And that is This Week in Fish and Wildlife.
You've been watching This Week in Fish and Wildlife.